Starseeds, welcome to your weekly reading for July 11 to the 17th. Let's get started and see where the Starseed Collective is at. What messages will we receive for the Starseeds? I'm going to cut this deck, shuffle it one more time, just to get an idea of where we're at this week, and then we'll jump into the tarot cards. Okay, for Starseeds. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. So in your meditations this week, you might want to sort of envision the violet flame releasing you and transforming you from any old stories, healing any old wounds, bringing closure and release that is required for a radical transformation. Very beautiful. You might want to sort of envision that violet flame as you sort of clear things. Bottom of the deck is karmic board clearing. So we really are clearing things. This is energetic clearing. Rewrite your story, live your truth. So last week we saw Starseeds really needing to sort of step into and lean into themselves, being authentic, sharing their light, and sort of releasing anything that feels like it's limiting or holding you back. So I feel like we're seeing more of that for this week, and that it's a karmic and an energy release. It's a clearing. You're rewriting your narrative. You're living your truth. There is transformation here for the Starseeds. So this could be sort of feeling like a heavy week. Sometimes when we see a lot of clearing coming up, it means that there's so much to release that energetically you might be feeling heavy and dense. You might be feeling the density of this plane and sort of needing to shift out of that. So let's see what messages we'll receive from the tarot cards about this transformative energy, clearing, healing, releasing things, so that you can sort of rewriting your story from the beginning, living a transformed truth. Starseeds. There's the Strength card coming out, feeling that confidence, being guided to release any sort of explosive emotional states with that Page of Wands in reverse. No need to have outbursts this week, but you might be feeling like you could, right? You might need to. You might need to get something out, but it's almost like take it deeper instead of just feeling it on the surface. We've got the Seven of Cups here in reverse, Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so your first row here, we've got the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Talk about karmic release, talk about energy clearing. This is a time to rewrite any story because you've got a big ending here, okay? And so that really makes me feel like we're putting an end to a lot of stuff that doesn't serve us this week. We're releasing things, we're clearing things, really stepping into a new timeline, really getting it moving here. And as a result, you might be feeling triggered. You might be feeling like the options around you are triggering some emotional responses, reactions. You could be feeling like, you have some choices to make, but you're not sure how to do that right now. You're not sure which way to go. Everything feels kind of overwhelming, and it's triggering some inner child emotional reactions. When I see that Page of Rods in reverse, can't help but think that we're sort of having almost a tantrum this week because we've got some angst. We've got some energy that needs to be cleared. We need to let it go. We need to release it so that we're clear to make choices, so that we're clear to envision our path ahead, right? By transformation of our narrative, by release of stagnant energy, by healing any old wounds and old stories. We see that Strength card started us off here, which can really be a time of deliberately sort of releasing things with compassion and love, so that you can sort of feel connected to this inner you, that truth that it says here in this card. It even says live your truth. This is a time where we must almost with grace sort of step into our divine talents and our divine gifts and our truth, our authenticity, our knowledge about ourselves, and to do so in a way where we're sort of embodying this new path and envisioning it. I mean, I've been saying this to the fire signs this week of like sort of becoming the dreamer again, right? Like really becoming the dreamer here and not being blocked by fear, feeling confident in making choices about what you're releasing and clearing so that you feel free of this, right? Free of these old stories, old wounds, even going back to inner child, maybe even going back to past lives. We see the moon card there in reverse, following the 10 of swords as well. So there's so much going on beneath the surface, and we do have that beautiful full moon in Capricorn coming up on July 13th. This is really a time to become the dreamer again, my friends, and to really start the movement of energy within you towards those dreams, towards expecting miracles, towards gratitude, towards celebration, towards gathering of like-minded friends and community to share and to devote yourself to that connection. I feel like seeing the 3 and the 4 of wands here right next to each other tells me that you are moving towards this week, that you're moving towards celebration, like-minded community. You are freeing yourself, you are liberating yourself, you're releasing yourself, and this is causing a transformation that, might initially trigger some feelings of not knowing what to do. But I feel like once you're grounded in the fact that you're here to just express your truth, and that there's no need to add any sort of like nothing outside of yourself. Like you have all of this within you. I think we're seeing the 7 of Cups in reverse because it's like you're feeling like you need to pull from something external, and really it's all within you now. And I feel like realizing that is going to push you into this transformation like at light speed. You know what I mean? By remembering that you are already whole and complete, that you're already whole and complete. And so you're your own guru right now. You're your best healer right now. You're your best guide. And so I feel like that is a very powerful realization for us this week, to help clear, to help remember, and to release. That's going to really guide this transformation for you this week, Starseeds. Now, let's see what is the highest guidance here for Starseeds this week as they're sort of on the path of transformation. Hang on, this card flipped out. Oh, 2 cards flipped out. Divine intervention and life-changing epiphany or experience. Wow. So divine intervention says God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Life-changing epiphany or experience says it's a time of big and blessed changes for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. And I didn't even really get to shuffle. Those sort of flipped over as I was preparing to shuffle, but I feel like we are hearing that message for a reason. This is it feels like a moment of epiphany or a life-changing experience here. We see the progress, not perfection, is coming out, which says don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all you've learned, and that you're whole and complete as you are. I feel like that is such an important message to sort of say again to you, Starseeds. This is not the week to be comparing yourself or feeling lack or feeling like you're not enough. This is a week to remember to expect miracles and to remember that divine connection is you. You are the divine connection. We all are. And it's it's within you already. There's nothing external necessary. You just need to sort of tap into your truth more this week, you know, like to dive deeper into it. Bottom of the deck, I love that. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Wow. Amazing reading for you this week, Starseeds. I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description below. And I'm sending you so much love and light, my friends. We'll see you again very soon for another reading. Take care.